So I'm starting this off, right?
Yes.
What am I saying? Hey guys, welcome back to Tea Time.
So today we are going to talk about how do we talk to transgender people about being transgender. So a lot of times when you find out somebody's transgender, you want to talk to them and you don't know how. And you want to talk to them about what it's like to be transgender if it's somebody who's close to you, or it's just a stranger and you would like to get to know them, or it's a coworker or something like that and you don't have any idea what to say, what to do. And we have a bit of advice on how do I talk to you is the question for today. Would you like to go first?
Yeah. So I got to ask a question just about how do I talk to you about you? This isn't something that I have a lot of experience with, so I don't know how to talk to you about you. And my first reaction is just talk to me. Don't, you can want to understand and you can talk to other people, but they're not going to be able to give you the answers that I'm going to be able to give you. Right. And so if you want to know about me, come to me. I'm your best resource for things about me.
Yeah, so if I'm interested in getting to know you as a person, or you're my coworker or something like that, it's okay to be nervous and it's okay to wonder what you're supposed to say. We understand that nervousness and we're not going to be offended by your nervousness. And now some people out there don't want to talk about things. So Amy, make sure you keep your questions appropriate. And there's a lot of videos out there that will help you do that. But if you just really want to get to know the person, the best thing to do is just say, hey, my name is so-and-so, and I don't really know anything about being transgender. And I really don't know what to call you, but I'd like to get to know you as a person and call you by the right pronouns, and if that's cool. And, just say something, similar to that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you like somebody to approach you?
Depends on the context and depends on the setting. I love educating people. Clearly Gabriel does too, which is why we do these videos. But I just like to create an open dialogue of just, I want you to feel comfortable coming to talk to me about struggles you're having surrounding,
talking
to me, understanding who I am. Because, yes, I'm Christian. Yes, there's tons of things to know about me, and the fact that I'm trans is a part of me, and it's a part that a lot of people don't understand. And I'm a huge fan of just creating a very open, safe space dialogue of just, I want you to feel comfortable coming to me to answer those questions that you have.
Right, and don't be afraid to communicate with us. We're really good with communicating how we feel and think about things, because we have to think about those things a lot, and so it's a lot easier for us to tell you what we think and feel, what we need and want, than it is for you to go to somebody else and figure it out from them. And don't worry so much about offending us. Don't panic about that. That doesn't mean that you just run around asking any question like, ooh, what's in your pants? But don't worry so badly that saying the wrong pronoun is going to offend us. Ask. Just say, hey, what pronoun do I call you? If the person doesn't know what that means, then maybe they're not transgender to begin with. Maybe.
And you might want to wait maybe until someone tells you they're transgender, because if someone's trying to be stealth, that's a safety issue for them.
Stealth means, if you are a trans guy, for example, like we are, stealth means you can't tell that we're playing it as men and not trans men. That we're going out as a man and that we go to the men's bathroom and that you can't really tell that we're trans guys. Is that a good definition of?
Stealth means that we live our lives incognito as to the fact that we're trans. It's not something that gets advertised, and that could be for many reasons of workplace safety in general, things like that. It's just that
you just are
don't
the gender.
Advertise
right.
that you're trans.
You just are a man or a woman. And that brings up the topic about outing too. If you're in a workplace and you know that somebody, or any public place, and you find out that somebody is trans, it's not always a good idea to just be like, hey, trans person, hey, what's your pronouns, in front of everybody, because that person may not have told everyone, and they may not want other people to know yet. They maybe have only come out to one or two people, and the way to handle that is to just go up to them in private and say, hi, I'm so-and-so. I learned recently that you're transgender. I hope it's alright that I know that. And I would just like to get to know you as a person. And I would like to open communication with you. That's the best thing that you can say, is that I'd like to open communication with you. We fall for that.
Yeah.
We like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, yeah, because it's something that maybe, if that person's not out to a lot of people, they've given you, you're privy to some pretty private information, some pretty, stuff. Just stuff.
Pretty special stuff.
Special stuff. And so, if that's something that someone's open up to you about, it's on you to keep that to yourself and to not discuss it with people who that trans person has not invited into their space.
Right. So if you don't know whether or not your other coworkers know about it, the best thing to do is only bring it up with that person and not your coworkers.
And we understand that you have questions and sometimes you don't want to come to us about them and you don't feel comfortable coming to us, but we're going to be your best resource. And because we're trans, we know about being trans.
Right.
And we're going to know the answers to your questions, and I would rather you come to me than talk to somebody else who isn't trans about me.
And sometimes, the internet doesn't always have the answers that are appropriate. Sometimes you just get a bunch of crap when you're looking for an answer for something, and you have to wade through that crap, and sometimes it's just not worth it.
Yep.
So yeah. So that's our video for today. Next topic next week, we're going to be talking about names. What's your birth name is the question. So you get to learn one or both of our birth names. Dun dun dun. So if you like our video, subscribe. And if you have any questions for us that you'd like us to answer, please put them down there so that we can get to them.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Happy tea time. That's old coffee.
Cold.
That's a perfect ending right there.